What's up, guys? I'm JJ,
I'm Javier.
and this is PM Football. We had a pretty exciting week
It was
one.
pretty good week one.
Let's hop right into week two. Starting things off on Thursday Night Football, we have the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers.
In our preseason predictions, when the schedule first came out, we went game by game to say who we thought the winners were going to be. I said Washington at the time. That was before they got Micah. That was before the performance offensively from the Commanders. That was before the Packers just dominated the Lions. We're going to go to Lambeau Field, and I think we pull it out. Now, I'm assuming we're not going to be as sloppy offensively as we were week one. I'm assuming we're going to clean things up, look more efficient. I will say out of all the wins I gave Washington this season, this is the one I am least confident about. It's a very tough matchup against a very good team in their house. I think we pull it out, though. I think we do just enough to go into Green Bay and beat them.
Green Bay's winning this game. They are just the better football team. No. They have a better defense, arguably a better offense. No. I said arguably. I didn't say for sure. They just seem like they have a better run game established, and I think they're going to take advantage of a defensive line with the Commanders that aren't great against the run. I know they didn't look
pretty good.
I understand that.
I know it's just the Giants, but they looked pretty good.
How many touches did old Cam Scatterbo get in that game?
He's the second string. Who cares about Cam Scatterbo?
How many touches did Tyron Tracy get?
Not 15.
What'd he do? Nothing.
15 for 30.
Because
the D-line is stout.
Tyron Tracy
No one was saying that in the offseason.
He's a wide receiver.
No one was saying that in the offseason.
He's a wide receiver.
We're stout.
He's a wide
I don't want to hear the nonsense.
He's a wide
No
receiver.
one was saying that in the offseason.
Tyron, congratulations.
Give us our respect.
Congratulations. Second game, starting in the 1 o'clock slate. On Sunday, we got Cleveland at Baltimore. Who do you got?
Cleveland at Baltimore. I'm going with Baltimore. I just think all around Baltimore's the better team. Obviously, it was a rough outing Sunday night. It was against one of the best teams in the NFL.
Yes, it was.
Where the Browns are one of the worst teams in the NFL. I'm going with Baltimore.
The Browns showed a lot more fight than I thought they would in that week one game against Cincinnati, but they're going against a juggernaut. Me and him had talked about it a little bit before we started filming. I think Baltimore might average 40 points a game against whoever they're playing. That offense is just so dynamic. You had a D-Hop to that now where he only had one catch, but it was a huge catch for a touchdown. Like, they're just so dynamic. And the defense definitely needs to step up.
They need work, yeah.
But it's still a relatively solid defense, and I think they take care of business against Cleveland. Second game, we have Jacksonville at Cincinnati.
I'm going with the Cincinnati Bengals. I know it's a little rough against the Browns, but I just can't help but trust Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are going to figure it out. I'm just not that high on the Jaguars either. I'm going with the Bengals.
I think Liam Cohen kind of proved you a little bit wrong.
Oh, my God, because you beat the Panthers?
I mean, he showed that he knew how to call an NFL football game.
Are you serious? You want to give Liam Cohen all the credit in the world because he won one game against the Panthers?
Travis Etienne looked like he was reborn again.
There's no way you... Jesus, JJ.
With that being said, though, I'm still
Ridiculous.
taking Cincinnati. But I think you were a little harsh on Liam Cohen.
I'm not.
He literally...
There's no seasoning.
I mean, look at what the Bucs did. They didn't have the same offensive firepower.
They still scored more points than what Jacksonville scored.
No, they didn't.
Did they not?
26.
2026. No,
they scored 20. The Falcons.
Yeah. The Falcons only scored 20?
Yeah.
I'm tweaking.
No. The Bucs scored 20. It was 2017.
Was it? I'm tweaking.
And then
regardless,
the Jags scored 26.
Show me you have seasoning before I could trust you. I'm
taking Cincinnati.
No, on the hype train.
But I think the Jaguars are a little bit better than you were giving them credit for. Next, we got the Giants at Dallas. Who do you got?
Give me Dallas. The Giants could easily have a top 3 pick. They looked horrendous against a choppy Washington offense, and their defense didn't look good. Their offense didn't look good. Just nothing was working for them. I don't trust that coaching staff. Give me Dallas.
I'm also going to be taking Dallas. I'm calling it right now. I think we might see a Jackson Dart appearance in this game.
I think it's a little too early, but
I think by that third or fourth quarter, we see Jackson Dart in that football game.
can you imagine if New York wins though?
With him coming into the game?
No, with Russ. Now the script completely switches. It's, oh my God, Dallas
is going to be a top 3 pick.
Exactly. Yeah. But we both have
I have
Dallas.
Dallas.
Winning this game. Yeah,
Giants just did not look good.
they looked awful.
Next, we got Chicago at Detroit.
Chicago at Detroit. I'm going with the Lions. Rough outing for both of them. I just trust Dan Campbell more. I trust that entire roster more than Chicago's. I'm going with Detroit here.
I will also be taking Detroit. Chicago kind of lost in heartbreaking fashion because it seemed like Ben Johnson didn't know how to coach a football game in his first ever head coaching
Shocker.
job.
As if I didn't tell y'all that.
Why you would not kick the ball out of the back of the end zone when you have one timeout and it's 2 seconds before the 2-minute warning will only be known by everybody because everybody knew that was what you were supposed to do.
Very dumb.
Like, I don't know what he was thinking. You got O'Connell on the sideline yelling at the guy to return the ball.
Yeah.
Like, are you serious right now? They had that game won. And
They did.
They just blew it away. I will also be taking Detroit. It's Ben Johnson's homecoming, and I think that will be ruined very quickly because
Detroit's just
they're
better.
just better, yeah.
Detroit's just better.
next we have New England at Miami.
New England at Miami. If you did not see our previous video where we talk about overreactions, check that out because we go pretty deep in detail about what we think of Miami. Give me the Patriots. There's really nothing else to say. If you haven't seen the video yet, give me the Patriots.
I will also be taking New England. Miami is just a bottom feeder at this point,
It's
and
pathetic.
Drake May's already better than Tua. Their defense is the Dolphins' defense is
Just that organization.
the worst defense I've ever seen.
The season goes anywhere close to what they showed week 1,
They're not winning a game.
tear it all down.
Yeah.
Tear it down, rebuild from the very beginning.
Yeah, but I'm taking New England. Next, we have San Francisco at New Orleans.
I'm taking the 49ers. I had the Seahawks winning last week.
I did too.
49ers came through. I'm not that high on the Saints personally, and therefore give me the 49ers.
I will also be taking the Niners. They kind of didn't look horrible last week. The only problem
Yeah.
is they already have an injury, and
Yep,
George Kittle's on the IR.
IR.
Yeah,
he's
so
been out for a while.
that's an issue.
Sucks for my fantasy team.
But the Saints are still not great, and I will be taking the Niners because I think McCaffrey is gonna do some things against.
You will
the
see
Saints.
later on in the episode.
Yes. Next, we got Buffalo at New York Jets. I don't know why I said it like that. Buffalo at the New York Jets.
I'm taking the Buffalo Bills. The Jets looked better than what I thought they would look. I will give them credit there. I think it ends here, though. Give me Buffalo.
I will also be taking Buffalo. Buffalo kind of had a pretty much like they've already seen what the Jets are going to be doing last week. Like they had Baltimore to go up against. That's exactly how the Jets are going to be trying to play this game. They pretty much already had a dress rehearsal, and they're ready for an offense that runs that similar type of scheme where they're going to try to run the ball. And they gave up points to the Steelers.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers had 4 touchdowns.
I think Buffalo's got a little bit of a better offense than the Steelers. Might be wrong, maybe proven wrong, but I'm taking the Bills to beat the Jets. Next, we have Seattle at Pittsburgh.
I'm going with Pittsburgh. I have said very publicly many times before, I do not believe in Sam Darnold. I do not believe in the Seahawks. I think they regressed from last year. I don't think the Steelers do as well as they did in week 1, but I still think they could perform very well. Give me the Steelers over the Seahawks.
I will also be taking the Steelers. I think this is DK's revenge game. He has 2
I didn't even think
touchdowns.
about that
I think
too.
DK goes for 2 touchdowns, 150 yards, and just absolutely cooks the Seahawks and
That will be very fun to watch.
makes them hope they or wish they never traded him. The final 1:00 game of the slate, we got the Rams at the Titans.
Give me the Rams. Cam Ward didn't perform bad.
I thought he
just
looked pretty
think
solid.
It's going to be very difficult against that Rams defense, who I would say is elite. Give me the Rams over the Titans.
I'm also taking the Rams. I agree with you. I think Cam Ward showed some flashes. It just sucks that he has to go up against 2 of the top 10, at minimum, top 10 defenses in the league in his first 2 games.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just going to be troublesome. And especially because Stafford didn't even look like he really missed any time.
I
in the
think you could
offseason.
say it's 2 of the top 5 defenses Like, I think there's an argument.
I mean, they got Emmanuel Forbes starting. I'm not going to go that far.
Look. You know me. I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan because I was a fan throughout the draft process. As of today, I'm not so convinced of him, but he played well. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
I just think it's going to be a little bit of a rough day for Cam Ward. And I think that the Rams' offense is better than what the Broncos' offense was, and I think they'll put up more points.
Yeah.
And
sure.
so Cam's going to have to kind of keep up scoring-wise.
It's going to be tough.
Unlike the game
what
that
your
he just had.
weapons are.
Yeah, exactly. Moving on to the 4 o'clock game, 4 o'clock window. We have Carolina at Arizona.
Give me Arizona. The Panthers looked absolutely awful. I don't know why you would give Liam Cohen credit when the Panthers looked god awful. And I already said the Cardinals are going to win the NFC West. Therefore, give me the Cardinals.
Yeah, Bryce Young looked like he was back to his old ways. He looked like he was seeing ghosts and was just didn't look like he was on the same page with anybody. And Arizona, they kept it. It was closer than what I thought it was going to be against New Orleans. But I think Arizona is just a better team in general than Carolina, so I'll be taking them to win as well. Next game, we got Denver at Indianapolis.
Give me the Broncos. I really love that defense. And I don't care what happened last week. You cannot convince me the Colts are good. Maybe my opinion changes if they beat the Broncos convincingly, but I don't think it will happen. Give me the Broncos over the Colts.
I'm also taking Denver. I'm in the same boat as you. I just think that the Dolphins are that bad.
That bad, yeah.
I really don't think Daniel Jones is Peyton Manning reincarnated. Like, he literally did not miss a throw in that game. You want to know why? Because those guys were wide open.
Yeah.
Like,
the Dolphins were just that bad, man.
That's not going to happen against the Denver defense.
No.
So
God, no.
Now we could be proven wrong, and maybe Indy is a contender if they actually put up points against.
Until that happens,
if they put up points against a Denver defense, I think it's time to start legitimately talking about them.
Changes for sure.
But as of right now, I'm taking Denver.
Yeah.
The final 4 o'clock game of Sunday, we got Philly at Kansas City, which is probably the game of the week.
Super Bowl rematch. I'm very excited for this one. Give me Kansas City. I think they figure it out. It's going to be in Arrowhead. I think they just bounce back from that humiliating loss last Friday. Give me Kansas City.
So, again, kind of like you mentioned earlier, check out our last video. We just did overreactions to week 1. One of my honorable mentions for overreactions, Kansas City's vulnerable. And I think Philly is the team to take advantage of a vulnerable team. Kansas City is just too banged up right now. They don't have Worthy. And I know that they're talking about him trying to play, but if you try to play that dude that weighs 170 pounds and has a shoulder issue, let alone running into his own guy.
Good Philly defense.
Let alone he got injured running into his own player.
Yeah.
Imagine he gets tackled by Zach Bond, a Cooper DeJean, one of those guys. He might be out for the season.
At least just based off of week 1, Philly's DBs did not look as good as they did last year.
Oh, against CeeDee Lamb?
See, you know how I feel.
I mean, yeah, he had
You know how I feel about CeeDee.
He had some very bad drops in that game, but he was still open.
But they didn't look that bad last year. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yes, they definitely took, and I think it had more to do with
they regressed
safeties.
Now that they don't have, call me crazy because the statement about say might sound a little crazy. They regressed after losing C.J. Gardner-Johnson and Darius Slay, both older in age.
They're still very solid players.
They are, but they don't have the talent they did last year, at least DB wise.
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with
the
you.
First game.
I'm agreeing with you. But I am taking the Eagles.
It's gonna be a good game.
I think the Eagles are just a better team in general, and I think the Chiefs are going to have to overcome too many things to be able to win that game. The run game wasn't there. Patrick Mahomes is literally going to have to play a flawless game of football, and we've seen him do it time and time again, so I would not be surprised if they win the game. But right now, he literally has to play a perfect game to win that game. And I just don't think that they're going to let him do that. So I'm taking the Eagles to win that one. Moving on to the Sunday night game, we have Atlanta at Minnesota. Who do you got?
I'm going with the Falcons. I think this could be a pretty good matchup.
It's an interesting one.
I just like Michael Penix more than J.J. McCarthy. I think weapons-wise, especially Bijan Robinson, might be a little too much to handle for the Vikings defense. So give me Atlanta.
I'm actually taking Minnesota. I think Minnesota's going to be riding that high off of the first win of McCarthy's career. in a road game. They're going home, and the crowd's going to be hyped. They have a win already with their new
That's true. They get
quarterback.
to see McCarthy for the first time.
I just think that place is going to be rocking. The defense is elite. Like, that place is going to be so loud. And it's Penix, what, 7th or 8th start total? Like, he only started, like, 5 games last year, right? 6, 5 or 6. That's what I'm saying. Like, at most, this is his 7th game starting.
I don't even think it's there yet.
5 games?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he still is pretty brand new to this stuff.
Yeah.
And
So is McCarthy, though.
but that's what I'm like. But I like the weapons Minnesota has. McCarthy with Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
And I mean, the biggest acquisition that I think they made, and it showed last night, Jordan Mason was kind of pounding the rock a little bit for them.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones is still a guy who's going to catch a touchdown every now and then like he did last night. Still great receiving back out of the backfield. And like I mentioned, I really like their elite defense. And the only problem
Jonathan should have had him, Allen.
Yeah.
It happens all this. Oh, he almost had it. Should have had him, but he never does.
But the only thing that the Falcons don't have going for them is that if this game comes down to a field goal, they're going to lose because that he's just going to miss.
Oh.
Koo's going to miss.
Oh.
That young ho's going to miss.
Unfortunate. You got the Falcons. No, you got the Vikings, though?
I got the Vikings to win.
Got it.
We got 2 games on Monday night this
I know.
week. It's fun, but not fun at the same time because one of the games are on at 10 o'clock at night. And
I'm going to be asleep.
yeah, it's not even a great game. But first, we're going to start with the 7 o'clock game. It's the Bucks at the Texans. That's a pretty interesting one.
Give me the Bucks. I have them winning the South. The Texans looked rough on Sunday against a very good LA team. Still looked rough. I think the Bucks and Rams are pretty similar talent-wise. Therefore, I could see this being similar to what happened week 1. Give me the Bucks.
I'm taking the Texans.
Okay.
It's a home game for the Texans. I think the Bucks, and I know you're going to make fun of me again, but they just didn't look the same offensively without Liam Cohen. I understand Ibuka definitely took that.
What is with you and Liam Cohen? Why are you in love with them?
They didn't look the same offensively, and I understand that they have injuries.
Why are you in
there.
love with Liam Cohen?
I'm not.
I'm genuinely asking you.
I'm just pointing out the obvious.
Literally since he got hired.
I'm pointing out
like,
the obvious.
Man, the Bucks ain't gonna be the Bucks because of Liam Cohen.
Did they look the same?
Jacksonville's a sleeper because of Liam Cohen.
Did they look the same?
They didn't look too far off. It's week 1.
Baker was
Who cares?
almost 50% completion percent. He had like a 70-something completion
I think
percentage.
it's ridiculous that you think
Bucky Irving was non-existent in that offense.
Cohen is that.
I just think it's funny to look at like what the Jaguars did week 1 with Travis Etienne, and who has done nothing in the past 2 years, right?
I wouldn't say nothing.
He's literally getting replaced by
wouldn't say
Tank
nothing.
Bigsby, and he did
He just
so
got
well
traded.
that they just traded him. That's what I'm saying.
No, you sound ridiculous. They traded him because they have freaking 5 running backs on that roster.
To try to replace
and he's the one
Travis
that has
Etienne.
value.
They were trying to replace Travis Etienne, and now he's back because Liam Cohen knows how to use running backs in that offense. Look at Bucky Irving last year. What did he do this past Sunday?
You're
did
basing
nothing.
all this off of one game? You are ridiculous. You're basing all this off of one game.
I mean, that's all we have it to base off of.
Absolutely ridiculous.
That's all we have the base off of.
Not only that game being against the Panthers, you're putting so much like value into.
And their game was against the Falcons. Falcons don't.
I would take the Falcons over the Panthers any day.
I mean, sure, but like, it's not like their defense is elite or anything.
I would take the Falcons defense 100 out of 100 times over the Panthers defense. It's not even close.
Okay. I'm taking the Texans. I think the Texans are going to win this game. And then the final game of the week, we have the Chargers. I don't know why you get so upset about Liam.
Because you are ridiculous.
Why? I'm just stating facts.
You think Liam Cohen is just that.
It just happens to be the topic of conversation. It's not like I'm trying.
No, you literally brought up last week before we end the episode. You were like, I know I said this last year, but I think the Jaguars are sleepers this year.
When did I say that?
Last week.
In what episode?
Was it?
It's division winners.
Division winners.
Yeah, and I
check
said
that out. Check out
that
our
they
division
might be
winners.
contender for the
Yeah.
wild card. Yeah, no, that's fair. But all right, enough Liam Cohen talk.
Please, thank you.
The 10 o'clock game on Monday
Jesus.
night is the LA Chargers versus the Raiders. Who do you got?
Give me the Chargers. They're one of the best regular season teams in the AFC. Different story in the playoffs, but give me the Chargers over the Raiders.
I will be taking the Chargers, although I will say I think this game is a lot closer than people are giving it credit for. Geno looked like
he's good. I don't know why
really
people overhate on Geno.
Yeah, no, Geno's
He's
always
solid.
I mean, I wouldn't say always been a good quarterback because
Geno's a solid.
Those Jets years were definitely a little.
Okay, sure, but name a good quarterback for the Jets, and don't say Justin Fields has been one game. Give it a little longer.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're totally right. Ryan
That's all I'm
Fitzpatrick,
saying.
but yeah. Mark Sanchez wasn't terrible.
Okay, yeah, no, okay, they did have
They
a
went
couple
to-
good years.
they
Like
went to the AFC
08,
Championship.
09.
They went to the AFC Championship twice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think the Chargers win this game. I do think it's a lot closer than people are thinking. Steve Ashton-Jetti can get things going a little bit. He
That was
he
a
had like-
rough outing.
He had 16 carries for like 39 yards. He scored a touchdown. It's going to be the two top rookie running backs going at each other in this game. Marion and Genti. Should be a fun one. Two teams that love to run the ball. A lot of running the football in this game,
Yeah.
I'm going to predict.
I agree with you with that one, but it should be a fun game. Moving on, we did this last week. We got it correct. We had 3 locks last week. Went 3 for 3. We're looking to go 3 for 3 again this week.
Had a Saquon anytime touchdown scorer, the Broncos money line, and a Derrick Henry anytime touchdown
And
scorer.
it all happened. Viewer discretion is advised.
Just based off of what happened last week, though, you should definitely listen to us.
If you want to put this in a parlay, put in a parlay. You could definitely win some money. Bet at your own risk. Bet where you are comfortable with losing. If you lose money or your house or whatever, do not blame us. You have your own willpower. Bet on your own willpower. We are not responsible for any losses or damages. Our first lock. Bijan anytime touchdown.
Yes.
He looked amazing last week. We think that's going to continue. Give us a Bijan anytime
He's just
touchdown.
a threat anytime he touches the ball.
For sure. Our second lock, Cardinals money line over the Panthers. I don't care if Liam Cohen is a guru or not. The Panthers sucked.
you're
gonna
doing it now.
Continue to suck. Give me the Cardinals money line over the Panthers.
You're doing it now. You're bringing him up on your own accord.
Enough Liam Cohen talk.
And then the final one, a CMC touchdown.
Yeah.
Anytime touchdown
I
score
feel
from
confident about that
CMC.
one. The
They're go-
Saints questionable defense. McCaffrey really the only weapon they have now. Expect an anytime touchdown from Christian McCaffrey.
It's really him and Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah, and I'm not trusting Ricky Pearsall.
I mean, I'm
respectfully.
not trusting. I mean, Brock Purdy's hurt.
Yeah.
Like
Run the
Mac
ball.
Jones is gonna be back there.
Run the ball.
He's gonna dump the ball off as soon as he says hike.
Run the ball.
They're gonna run it and throw the ball 3 yards down the field to Christian McCaffrey.
A lot of screens.
If you have him in fantasy, start him. If you don't, take him for an
Trade
anytime
for him.
or take him for an anytime touchdown score.
Yes, anytime touchdown. Our 3 locks for the week. Went 3 for 3 last week. Going here again to make it 2 in a row. Bijan anytime touchdown. Cardinals money line over the Panthers, and a Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown.
Yep.
Is there anything you would like to say before we close this out?
I'm excited for this week.
Me too. I'm so nervous for Thursday.
Yeah, it's gonna. I hope it's gonna be okay, regardless of the outcome.
Quick question.
Yes.
If you haven't checked out our last video about overreactions, check that out because we talk about the Packers in that video. You said, a little spoiler alert, please go check it out, but you said the Packers are the best team in the NFC. Just a quick question. If, hypothetically, if the Commanders go into Green Bay and win, would the Commanders then be the best team in the NFC?
I'm gonna say maybe, but I'm gonna say the same thing that you said to me about the Packers. Because I said if the Packers beat the Commanders, I said would they be the best team? You said it depends. If the Eagles beat the Chiefs.
Fair. You know what? I think that's fair enough.
If the Eagles beat the Chiefs, no. If the Chiefs beat the Eagles, I'd give it to you guys.
That honestly went better than I thought it would go. Respect. Thank you guys for watching. We truly appreciate it.
Are we the best team in the AFC?
That's what,
That's
I'm sorry I said that. Because I was about to say, as of now, yes. But then I thought about the Chiefs. But then I was like, but the Chiefs just lost to the Chargers. I think it's 1A, 1B. I know that sucks to hear. And I know it's a cop-out answer.
They're 0-1 right now.
It's a very good regular season Chargers team. I don't know what you want me to say.
The Chiefs won 15
It was in Brazil.
games.
It doesn't count.
The
It's in a
Chiefs
different
won
country.
15
Doesn't, no.
games.
Doesn't count. It was in a different country. Chiefs are still the better.
The Chiefs already have half of the amount of losses
Chiefs
that they had last year.
are
Do you realize that?
That just shows how dominant they are.
They were.
The Chiefs are still the best team in the AFC. It was in Brazil. It doesn't count.
What?
It was the same reason why Kyle Pitts never scored a touchdown his rookie year. It was in London. It doesn't count. He had 0 touchdowns his rookie year.
All right, you got to get out of here before I start diet coughing.
I gotta go see my daughter anyway.
Your
Thank you
dog.
guys for watching. Comment what you like, what you don't agree with.
Comment what you like. It's too late.
I hate this show. I hate it. We do this to. I know it was very convenient to name this PM Football. We have no option but to film this late in the night. It's just such a long day. Such a long day. Thank you for watching. Comment what you agree with, what you disagree with, or what you like. Comment what you like. We don't care. Just give us
What kind of ice
comments.
cream you like?
Comment whatever you like. Let us know who wins. Let us know who loses. Let us know if you put in our 3 locks in the parlay.
What's your
because
lock?
if you did last week, you would have won money.
Yeah.
Do we happen to have? You know what we need to start doing? Do we happen to have how much you win if you put hypothetically like $5 in or $10 in?
I mean, I'm sure we could do that.
We'll start that next week, especially if we go 3 for 3 this week. We'll start doing that next week.
Yeah, we'll get out of here because we're not able to speak English
Dude,
at this
I can
current
barely
point
keep
in time.
my eyes open. Like, subscribe, share the video,
Free
follow
for
us
duty.
on TikTok and Twitter at PM Football Podcast. We will see you next week. This is gonna be a good week too.
See ya.